Does the UK Green Party offer us a more radical economic policy? An economics that includes not just environmental policy, but also incorporating more social priorities and spiritual ideas into a radical new economic model? I've done a separate video on a guide to environmental economics, but I wanted to make a few specific comments about the potential for the Green Party to really offer us something new. We've had many years of governments failing to address the deeper economic issues of our time. And I'm starting to think that the Green Party offers a unique opportunity for a much more transformative approach, not just in environmental policy, but also in creating an economic model incorporating more socialist, even more spiritual ideas. During the recent UK election, the mainstream of the campaign was dominated by debates over austerity and fiscal conservatism, the tired, outdated neoliberal economics of the Conservatives, and the continuation of a watered-down version of this through the fiscal conservatism of Labour. The economics behind the Green Party's policies offer something fresh and new. The Greens provide a vision of an economy that prioritises social justice, sustainability, and a deeper respect for nature and human beings. An economics that treats human beings as if they mattered, as promoted by E.F. Schumacher in his 1973 book, Small is Beautiful. What the Greens are saying is music to my ears, actually. I believe we need a new, much more radical economics. If you watch my videos, you'll know that my personal ideas are shaped by an eclectic mix of socialist principles and spiritual values. I'm not interested in the usual left-wing, right-wing political divide. We need an economics that transcends this, a more humane economics. My vision is for an economy that's sustainable, caring, and aligned with a broader set of humanistic values, but not just pure socialist, something more inclusive than the binary dogmas of left-wing, right-wing economics. The Green Party seems to represent an opportunity to reshape the UK's economic landscape. I'm excited by their discussion of a more progressive and socially oriented approach to the economy. Their election manifesto called for a wealth tax, something I really support, a higher minimum wage, and public ownership of key utilities such as railways, water and energy companies, all great policies that are actually popular with the UK public. It is the case that these policies do align closely with a more socialist vision of the economy, one that prioritises public well-being over corporate profits. What makes the Green Party unique, however, is its focus on ecological sustainability as the foundation of its economic thinking. Rather than seeing the environment and the economy as two opposing forces, I think that the Green Party understands that true prosperity is impossible without addressing the ecological crisis at its root. This opens the door to a more holistic approach to economics, where social justice and environmental sustainability go hand in hand. So I'm of the view that the Green Party shouldn't be a socialist party. The economic vision of the Green Party shouldn't be divisive. We need a more inclusive model that appeals to a broader section of society, including centrists and even some conservatives who are concerned about environmental issues. The Greens won 3 new seats in the UK Parliament in addition to the seat that they kept. One of these seats was won from Labour, but 2 were won from Conservatives. I doubt very much that many of those Conservatives voted Green because they support a socialist economic policy, but they do support some of the policies. So inclusiveness is crucial if the party is to avoid the pitfalls of becoming an insular, ideologically driven movement. Instead, the Green Party has the potential to build a coalition that unites people across class and political divides, building something of a more sustainable, equitable economy. Just imagine that. Environmental economics, by its very nature, requires us to think beyond the narrow confines of political ideology. The challenges of climate change, resource depletion, biodiversity loss, these affect everyone regardless of political affiliation or class. I also think that many issues relating to public services, inequality and poverty are of concern to many on the right of UK politics. Therefore, I'm a strong believer that the solutions to these problems must be inclusive and open to collaboration from all sides. The Green Party's ability to appeal to a broad spectrum of constituencies comes from its focus on shared values, respect for nature, community well-being, intergenerational responsibility, such important principles. By focusing on these universal principles, the Green Party can build a more inclusive economic model that draws support from both the left and the centre. This is essential if the party is to avoid the polarisation that's weakened so many other political movements. Beyond the immediate economic and political implications, for me, the Green Party also offers a deeper, more philosophical vision of what the economy could be. At its core, this vision is rooted in a respect for nature and the interconnectedness of all living things. This approach to economics could be described as a kind of spiritual economics, one that recognises that the health of the economy is inextricably linked to the health of the planet and its ecosystems. I balk slightly every time I mention spiritual economics. To be honest, I probably would have switched off had I heard this term before I started on my spiritual journey 16 years ago. I'm not sure that spiritual is actually the best term to use. I know what I mean by it. Alternatives could be non-material economics, ethical economics, well-being economics, human-centric economics, holistic economics, even love economics. The idea that there's something beyond just physical commodities. The non-material, more spiritual dimension of green economics has the potential to resonate with a wide range of people, from environmentalists and socialists to those who feel alienated by the materialism and consumerism of modern capitalism. It also offers a unique opportunity to rethink our relationship with the land, recognising that economic prosperity cannot come at the cost of environmental destruction. For many, this more holistic approach to economics isn't just about protecting the environment, but it's about creating a more meaningful and fulfilling way of life. It speaks to a deeper yearning for connection to the land, to community, and to future generations. By framing economic policy in these terms, the Green Party can offer a vision of the economy that's not only more equitable and sustainable, but also more spiritually fulfilling. For me, the Green Party has the potential to reshape the UK's economy due to its ability to balance these different elements, a commitment to social justice, an inclusive approach that bridges political divides, a respect for the natural world and its systems. However, there's a careful balance to be struck here. There is a danger in trying to seek broader appeal, trying to be more inclusive, a danger that the radical approach of the Green Party ends up becoming eroded through electoral assimilation into the mainstream, where the pursuit of broader appeal leads to the dilution of its core principles. There is perhaps an interesting way forward here that emerged at the recent Green Party conference. Left-wing Green Party members have created a new organisation. It's called Greens Organise, and it'll focus on an internationalist, anti-capitalist and ecologically transformative agenda. This is perhaps the way to ensure that the Green Party is able to balance its primary aim of a new radical economics with an inclusivity that transcends binary political divides. So I think that the Green Party represents a unique opportunity for a more socialist and spiritual approach to economics. It offers an inclusive vision that appeals not just to traditional left-wing voters, but to anyone who recognises the need for a new economic model, a model that respects the limits of nature and prioritises the well-being of all living things. I hope you found this information useful. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.